So now we'd like to start Module 2. I hope you guys are prepared. Our Module 2 is going to be starting on the right track, okay? In this business, again, see, I keep talking about this business and other businesses because you will find in life that what's successful for one endeavor also proves to be a successful technique or frame of mind or work ethic for another endeavor. In fact, studies have shown that in production, in manufacturing, or in the corporate world, if you take somebody who excels in one department, let's say in accounting, and you take him and put him in marketing, most likely he will also excel in that department, okay? Because the same frame of mind, the same heart, the same work ethic that made him excel there will make him excel in another department. So I keep referring to this business and other businesses because really it's true. What you're going to learn in this business hopefully will also propel you into be a better person in the other aspects of your life, okay? So when we say starting on the right track, we're talking about building the right foundation that will determine how effective a leader you will become and consequently how large an organization you will build, okay? Bottom line, ultimately, all of us here would like to have large global organizations. Huge reaction from the crowd. We all want to have global organizations, right? Isn't that what we want? I mean, I have been in the background, so to speak, when it comes to e-commerce and you know, the computer, you know, I used to call these things rats. I didn't know, you know, all I know is there's a little rodent that my child uses for his computer. So I never really understood, okay, I never really understood what e-commerce meant on a global scale. Okay, and I tell this story a lot because I remember Muhammad Isa coming into the office before and, you know, oh, you know, on the e-commerce and the net, once we go on the web, and I'm like, yeah. See, because me, I know how to network only one way, one-on-one. I know how to build an organization only one way, one-on-one. Sit down, train your group, you know, have home meetings, etc., etc. And I used to be like, yeah, right. And then pretty soon, I find out that because of e-commerce, Mr. Isa now has a huge line growing in Sweden. Not only did he open up Sweden, but it's now, you know, growing. He used to come to my office and say, Joe, look, from Alabama. Joe, look, from Sweden. Joe, look, from Switzerland. Joe, and I'm like, wow. You know, and he proved me wrong in this thing. You can build this if you do it right on e-commerce, okay? But again, you also have to build a large organization through your leaders, okay? So anyway, that's one thing that I'd like to really focus on tonight in this module is how to build a large global organization. Okay, of course, we don't want our organization to be just in our neighborhood. Okay, it starts that way. It starts with your friends, your relatives, your office mates. But if you do it right, you will see that your organization will go into countries where you may probably never even have been. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about when I say that the foundation will determine how effective a leader you will become, okay, for your organization, because every organization needs a leader. Okay, so we're going to talk about foundation building. Okay, before you do anything, you should talk about your foundation. Many times I have people coming to the office saying, oh, Joe, you know, I want to go to this country and that. Oh, I know, you know, this. And I'm like, wait, you know, have you had any training in this business? Would you know how to make a presentation when you go to that? No, you're supposed to go there with me. Wait. You know, like Kuna so efficiently pointed out, I can't be in 100 places all at once, although I probably have enough flesh to go around in 100 places, but I'm working on it. Okay, so we're going to talk about foundation building, okay? And for me, in this business, the best foundation, okay, the best foundation in this business is you. You have to start here, inside, with yourself. You have to realize that you are going to be the cornerstone of your organization. The first thing that you have to do, like I was saying earlier, is get educated. Okay, learn everything you can about the industry. Okay, like I said, it's been a long, colorful, profitable, world-changing industry that we're in. Okay, it's something that has changed people's lives, made them independent. It espouses free enterprise. Okay, it's something that has changed the face of this earth. Okay, you have to know about the company. Okay, I don't want to go into that. We went into it in our other module. Everything you can about the company, about GoldQuest. Stay abreast of all the current events. Okay, get hold of all the quests. You know how we have this newsletter that we come out with. Okay, if you don't have it available with you, you can download it on the from the web. Okay, from our web page. Everything's going to be there. Okay, so stay abreast with everything that's happening. Okay, then also the plan. You should always know everything. Okay, about the plan. Not just how much money it can generate if you do this. Okay, but what is binary? What is this plan that we follow? What advantages does it have over stair-step, over unilevel type of plans, over hybrid, over matrix? There are many, many different kinds of plans, okay? And the more you know about the different kinds of plans, the more you will understand, the more you will appreciate the strengths of the binary plan. That's why all over the world, okay, I don't have too much time to go into the net, but every now and then I get emails, okay, from people, oh, you should see this new company, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you should, all the new companies that I've seen over the last 5, 6, I haven't seen one with any other plan other than binary. Okay, it's all binary. Okay, now, as you go out, you will realize that binary didn't always have a good history. Okay, and I'd like to explain that. One of the things you're going to have to learn if you want to do this business properly is learn how to handle objections, correct? How many had objections when they first started doing this business? Did you join right away? And it was the ability of the person presenting the business to you, or persons, okay, it was their ability to answer objections, right, that made you ultimately decide to say, hey, this is a serious business. This is something I can do. Okay? Now, many, many times you will have people objecting regarding binary. Okay? The reason that binary had some bad associations, okay, because, oh, it's illegal, oh, companies with binary never last, okay, oh, of course, the same people that are saying this, okay, don't say, yeah, the companies that use stair-step plans, many, many companies also close, many companies also, you know, in other words, it's not just the binary. Now, the reason, okay, in my opinion, that the binary had a bad, quote-unquote, name in the market, okay, and glad to say it's changing now, okay, because of the success of other companies like GoldQuest that are using the binary plan. In my opinion, the reason that they had a bad name, and I'm sharing this with you so you can answer objections later on with regards to the plan that GoldQuest has chosen, is that binary is very powerful, it's very strong. Okay? Now that's one reason why binary had a bad name. Okay, but again, I would like to point out, there are also many other companies that have cheated the public, that have used other plans. Not just binary, it's just that now, since binary is so fast, okay. Now another thing that I noticed, I do a lot of reading, as much time that I have reading on the industry. Many, many books on direct selling, you know, multi-level marketing, referral, and all that. So I started looking and skimming through them, and many of them, you know, how to choose the right company, how to choose the right program, the differences between this program and that program. And I found out that many of these books didn't even have binary. They didn't even have binary in their on their list, so to speak. Okay, because it's so new. Okay, binary is so new. Now, the legitimate companies that wanted to use binary, I know of at least 4. Okay, legitimate companies, I mean, you know, people with, companies with people behind them that, you know, wanted to do honest business, that wanted to grow their businesses. But since the binary plan was so new to them, that they came up with a system that was not, that, you know, that didn't work, basically. Some paid out too much, okay, some, you know, just some, most of them didn't work. And many companies closed because of that, okay. Now, that's what gave binary basically a bad name. But now, on the rebound, there are many, many companies, I happen to feel GoldQuest is one of the best of them, that are using binary for the positive. Okay, in fact, if you notice, all the new companies now are binary because of the success and the integrity of companies like GoldQuest that carry on business in a manner of integrity. So see, it helps to know these things. Of course, I'm just, explaining the difference between binary and other plans.